September 11, 2001. A day that began like any other, but ended in an unimaginable tragedy. Terrorists attacked the United States, forever altering the course of history. Two planes struck the World Trade Center towers in New York City. The world watched in horror as these symbols of American might crumbled to the ground. The official narrative emerged soon after. The intense fires, fueled by jet fuel, weakened the steel structures, leading to their collapse. The world mourned the nearly 3,000 lives lost. The attacks triggered the war on terror, with far-reaching consequences. But even as the nation grieved, questions lingered. Some people questioned the official narrative. Could fire alone bring down such massive structures? These doubts gave rise to alternative theories about the events of 9/11. Central to these alternative theories is World Trade Center Building 7. This 47-story skyscraper stood adjacent to the Twin Towers. While not hit by a plane, it collapsed in the late afternoon of September 11th. The building's destruction has become a focal point for those questioning the official narrative. WTC-7 fell at near freefall speed. Its collapse was sudden and symmetrical, resembling a controlled demolition. The official explanation states that debris from the North Tower ignited fires on multiple floors of WTC-7. These fires, left unchecked, allegedly caused the building to collapse. However, many find this explanation inadequate. They point to the building's rapid and symmetrical descent as evidence of a controlled demolition. This discrepancy has fueled speculation about the possible use of explosives or other incendiary agents. One of the most controversial theories surrounding the collapse of the World Trade Center buildings involves a substance called nanothermite. Nanothermite is a highly advanced incendiary material. It's a type of superthermite with explosive properties. Proponents of this theory argue that nanothermite was planted in the World Trade Center buildings. They believe it was detonated to ensure their collapse. Evidence cited by proponents includes the presence of molten metal found in the rubble of the World Trade Center. They also point to the rapid, symmetrical collapse of the buildings, particularly WTC-7. Additionally, some researchers claim to have found microscopic particles of thermite in dust samples collected from Ground Zero. These findings, they argue, challenge the official narrative and suggest a more deliberate and destructive event. However, the scientific community remains divided on the validity of these claims. The events of 9/11 represent a pivotal moment in human history. The magnitude of the tragedy demands a thorough and transparent investigation. While the official narrative attributes the collapse of the World Trade Center buildings to fire-induced structural failure, alternative theories persist. These theories, often fueled by distrust of authority and perceived inconsistencies in the official account, highlight the need for ongoing scrutiny and open dialogue. Whether or not nanothermite played a role in the collapse of the World Trade Center remains a subject of intense debate. The pursuit of truth and justice requires a willingness to examine all evidence and perspectives. Only through rigorous investigation and open discussion can we hope to fully understand the events of that fateful day and their lasting impact on our world.